Hi, welcome to Choose Your Own Path. Today we're going to be doing the painting of the fish. We already put a base coat on it here, as you can see. So we put a base coat of white, just a white paint. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get the color of this northern pike somewhat close to it. We have a little bit of green. It's an olive green. It's a little bit probably brighter than the olive green. So we may end up incorporating a darker color to it after. So I would have used my spray gun, airbrush more of a system, but my nephew went and broke it the other day. But so we're going to start off by just kind of lightly covering the fish itself. Just we're going to try to mimic the painting as much as we can. So we'll put a light coat on it first, just to get that look. And we'll brush it in. I think this is going to look pretty good. What do you think, Jaden?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. So I think the biggest thing about this carving is trying to figure out how to place the right color. We want to keep a little bit of white under the belly here towards the fins. The fins are going to probably be more of a reddish color, so we're going to keep that out. Now, I'm not a expert painter, but we're just going for some sort of realism, I guess you could say. And then yeah, we'll try our best, I guess. Even if we get a little bit of color where it's not supposed to be, that's fine, because we'll have another color that'll basically cover it itself. I'll try to get into the lines a bit, and then we're going to try to mimic that pattern of the fish. Maybe if I can get my spray gun, we might get these little white patterns or little spray patterns in there. We'll try to get that covered as much as we can in that sense. So we'll just try to dab that around there like that. And then now this carving is, like I said before, is pretty heavy, so turning it is not as easy as it seems. Probably weighs about 30 pounds, 40 pounds maybe. Getting it up on my workbench is enough of a chore. So I'm gonna try to get a little bit up here. I'm just trying to wipe a lot of the paint off. Like, not off, but just sort of blend it in. It'll still have a little bit of color to it, I guess. A little bit of white in it. And then go here. Okay. We also want to try to get the face to get into. We're going to keep the bottom of the mouth and the lip itself. We'll say keep it somewhat white, and then the eyes, of course, is going to be black-ish with probably a tinge of some sort of color. And like I said, even if we do accidentally touch other parts, we're going to be painting over with another color, and it'll sort of mix it in itself, so that we'll be fine. So we'll try to just get this out like that. And then in here. And this, we'll probably end up having to do a second coat. These are acrylics, so they dry very fast. One of the biggest issues is my garage is cool again. It's still kind of cold out, so it'll still dry very quickly. I don't see it having that long to dry. Maybe about 10-15 minutes or so, and it'll be back and it'll be dry very quick. So we're just gonna get up to here, maybe in here. We're gonna maybe get a little bit of red inside of the gill, I guess, if we can. Try to keep a little bit of coverage. keep a little bit of white, like we said, going in there. And yeah, okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna try to get into these little spots here a bit. I'm going to turn, just trying to figure out where that line is. Maybe I should have kept a little bit more white there, but that's okay. We could, like I said, we could always get a little bit more white later if we have to. Getting the fish rounded off here, okay. And then try not to make it too blotchy, I guess. I mean, trying to get as much paint white away as we can. Okay, I got a big spot right there. All right, so now we're gonna turn our fish. So my camera woman is gonna just sort of veer herself back a bit, and I'm just gonna turn my fish around. Like I said, this is a pretty heavy piece. So let me get in here. And then we're going to go start from here. Get as much as we can covered with, excuse me, with this paint. Pardon me. Now, I've been sick for the last couple of days, so a lot of this stuff has not been working. Update on the Fordham. I went and bought a new piece, the extension right here because it broke. So I had to buy a new. That's the piece that goes into the sheath, and then it gets attached to here, and then yeah, it snapped again. Like I was saying before, best thing to do is, I would say, buy the good heavy duty cords for the Fordham, because it makes a difference. It really does. There's a big difference between, if you're going to do light carving with a Fordham, the one that it comes with, or more of, you could just buy it, it's fine. But if you're going to do heavier wood like this, you should make sure that you get the heavier duty one for me. Now today I have my daughter, Jaden. Jaden, look at the camera, say hi. Turn around. Turn around, come on, say hi. She's my camera girl. She's my camera girl. And she's helping me out because you can't paint and hold the camera at the same time, right? Yeah. She likes to help me out, so that's awesome. I love it when my daughter, or if my boys would ever help me, but that doesn't always happen. The back end, not as much worried about getting it fully painted, just enough so you can see it, because it will be more hidden. So if I'm trying to just get in there, and then it's a little bit tougher to get these little angles in here, but a good little coat of paint, we'll give it that. And let me try to get in here too. I'll probably have to stand it up later and get inside here better. I think that's my biggest problem, is trying to do this while it's laying down. It's a lot harder, right, Jane? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it is spring break and the kids are off. So that is awesome. So I'll probably have a little helper for a while, unless she goes out and does something else on me. But most of this has to be done after work. And then the nice thing about turning it around is I can see where I missed on this side too, because I want to get a lot of the fish painted. And like I said, we will put a second coat of paint on. That I'll just do off camera, just because I don't need to have that seen. We're back. So here we go with the fish. Not the best fish painter, but I blended in some colors. We have a little bit of red on the tips. He's only got one eye because the other one's on the other side. You won't see him. Blend in some red. So yeah, give a little bit of darker on the head. Come down. There's a little bit went by too much black here for some reason, but it'll blend in later. I'll get some more. And the tail, I'm not sure. I might put a little bit more red. I don't know. Let me know what you think, okay? Thanks. Hey guys, so we're back. I'm still working on the fish here. So what we did was we first started off with a white base, and then we went to a lighter green, and then now we're working on a darker green, which I'm just kind of brushing on top of it. It is kind of thick on there, but that's okay because it's gonna have that look. Next is we're gonna work on the fins, painting the fins, and then trying to get a little bit of light yellow, like little dots everywhere, as a pike would have. And yeah, we'll see how that works. And then to stain